I'm here today with Dr. Arpan Waghray from Providence St. Joseph Health, a leader in the innovation of the healthcare industry. Dr. Waghray, tell me about Providence St. Joseph Health.
Thank you for having me, Coach. So we're the third largest healthcare system in the country. We serve 50 hospitals across 7 states, predominantly on the West Coast, and we are committed to serving the health of our communities and improve the mental health and well-being, especially of our poor and vulnerable. So as these two organizations joined last year, they put in $100 million as an investment to create a independent not-for-profit foundation called Wellbeing Trust to advance mental, social, and spiritual wellness nationally. So this is a strong commitment of ours, and this is an area that we're very, very deeply focused on.
With players, whether it was at the high school level, it's very difficult to get those kids to open up and be honest because they look at this as kind of a negative. What would your advice be to people in general?
That's such an important point that you bring up, that young athletes who are seen as the symbol of power are looked up to by a lot of their peers are also human beings, and they can suffer and they can have traumatic events in their life. They can suffer from depression and anxiety. And a lot of times they don't want to talk about this because the perception of being weak or how other people would start treating them. I think the biggest thing we can do is start having a conversation about this openly, being able to speak about mental health and wellness, and also carefully watching out for some signs when it becomes a serious illness. It is important and it's okay to ask them the question, how are you doing? And that in itself can start allowing us to bring about meaningful change.
Well, what you're doing, you should be applauded for, and I appreciate you involving me in this a little bit. For more information about Providence St. Joseph Health and all of the great work they are doing to advance healthcare, visit future.psjhealth.org.